Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen, peeps. I think I look, y'all. I'm sorry. I know people complain like all day, like how. So look, when I was little, my hair would be pressed so good, y'all. Hair pressed so good that this does not happen. It happens, but it doesn't happen to this point, to this extent. It doesn't revert back to being like this. So Um, at this point, I'm just like, I just look, my hair is delicious. It's fucking delicious. I fucking love it. Even if I got like a piece cut, somebody cut my hair. I don't know why. I do know why. When I was in school, I cut a girl's hair with aviator snips because she just talked too fucking much. And she was sitting in front of me and she was a bully and she was getting on my fucking nerves. And so, what do they call it? I passive aggressively cut her hair. So I got it back. I got it back. Oh, that's the worst thing I ever did in my life. I'm not joking. It's just like cut this girl's hair and she didn't know. Yeah, it is like so fucking mean. It was mean. I passively, aggressively took the aviator snips and cut her fucking hair. Copyright and intellectual property. So y'all, this is what it's like. It's like the character Tom. I'm saying Tom. That's how I am too. Like I really am like that. Like I really am like that person that would be like, hey, like Shante did that. I sure in the fuck did, and I dare a bitch. I be like, I dare you, bitch. I dare you, bitch. For real, I be mad, y'all. I'm like, I can't stand bullies. Like it's like bullies just it's just like why are you here? Like this person could be having a time in their life and you just stopping this person from having the time in their life. Like I hate that. Okay, y'all, so I was just talking, I just got on Facebook, y'all. I just got on Facebook, so let me do Instagram before I start my story again, before I start snitching on myself. So this is the problem. Like I'm not saying that you self-righteously have to be a hero. Like I'm not self-righteous at all. Like if I did something, okay, I got karma. I got karma come back to me. But I'm so serious, that's the worst thing that I ever did. And then y'all in college, somebody made my hair come out with some type of stuff, right? But I wasn't bullying people. This is the difference in what I'm saying. Somebody actively goes after a person, right? As a person that is with the law, then I have to actively whoop their ass. I don't understand why this has to be a problem or why that would actually bring me karma. Okay, I'm just saying when a person is a bully and I actively see them, just like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm on Instagram now. So Instagram too. If I actively see a person being a bully, if I know like it's just more than one time that you did this, that you stop people's lives, then yeah, I do something. But I don't usually do anything physical. But in this case, I actually sat behind her and I had the aviator snips and I cut her fucking hair. I'm not joking. I actually just, and then I started it cut and I was like, let me try it again. And I cut it again. Like at first it was just a little piece. Then after that I just snipped it again. And she was in there at the same time trying to cut somebody out and start a fight. I'm not joking. So yes, I passively aggressively cut somebody's hair. But I was telling them my hair is like so fucking delicious right now. Even with the piece missing that somebody cut out of my hair because they had to, because this part, y'all look, if this part of my hair is longer, I had this part shaved off last year. Well, like 1 year when I was being homeless, right? So now this part, the lower part is longer than the middle part. It don't make sense. So it's like somebody had to cut this shit. And this part is longer than the other part too. So anyway, I just like the deliciousness of my hair. If you would have known the perfectionism of my mother and my hair, you would know what I'm talking about. Like my hair would be bone fucking straight with a straightening comb. And so my hair has never just completely reverted back to this when I was natural. It would start to like rise up a little bit and I have to get it repressed again around the edges, you know what I'm saying? And then she just have to she could just hit the middle part. But the edges part, she would have to like kind of, press it down. She had to press it with a little grease, you know what I'm saying? But this right here is like why children wake up and go to school. It's like when the kids come in and they hair all over their head like this, I just love it. It is just so cute to me. But yes, I like the deliciousness of my hair. I just love it. It is just so, it's gorgeous. This is gorgeous, y'all. I'm not joking. Like, oh my God. I love it. 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 I want some more of it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. That's a country song, ain't it? Okay, so last night I did brown henna. No, is that red? Is it red or brown? This is red, right? And then I don't know the difference between the red and the brown, but I did this is a new color last night. I think it's, I think it's red. This is the red henna. So this is the one that starts off light and gets darker. The black and this brown, that's it. Like it's like when they get on there, it hits you and that's it. So last night when I wiped this off, it was like a tracing. It was like a faint line. Something else I learned, I was like, why is it darker here? So if this is the thicker parts of my skin, like my fingers and my palm and the outside of my hand, it'll be darker. So like when you get her to her, this is like like not sense it is sensitive too, but because the color is lighter, that means that my skin is not as thick as these parts here. So that's what happened. So that's something I learned. I didn't know my skin, like you learn stuff by doing this stuff. So it's like all like everything around her, this is thick skin. And I understand why, because we gotta use our fingers for certain things. Then right here, it's not as thick. In her, it's not as thick. So the skin, the layers are not as thick as they are in this area. That is so cool to know. And then the best color you'll get is her, because this really is a thick layer of skin. Like this is the best way to determine like how dark the henna is gonna get. This in the bottom of your feet. And so then I also did my foot, but I can't put my foot up here. So last night I couldn't sleep, so I just started doing henna on my foot. After that I rested and I woke up at 11, so it's good. But that's it. So let's talk about how my shows have been stolen. So People keep thinking that they can just take my stuff. It's like, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you do. And so then it starts to be like, okay, now I see these are the type of personalities that they would try to like intertwine us with or whatever. So I don't know if they were trying to make the other person good or make us bad. But it's like when we see it, it's like, because that's not my cousin Terrell's personality, like where he just like takes something from me or something like that, or he don't listen to me or whatever. So it's like, really, this is these signals. They'll make you want to kill them. I mean, it's like they really will make you want to kill them. It was like that dude that I was working with too. I started thinking about how he was acting at the store, and it's like, I know somebody to act like you, and it's really not to, like, me and Terrell used to play like that, but Terrell wasn't like trying to hurt me. You understand what I'm saying? It's like we just trying to have war, and so the stuff we make, it don't hurt us like that. So I'm looking at them and I'm just like, y'all have a spirit on y'all or something. So this person is stealing. You just like, it don't matter if you my dog, my cat, my son, my daughter, my mother, my daddy. You can't take my stuff like that. You can't take it. My cousin, you can't take it. Like, it's like, this is something I'm trying to give to a show for myself. Like, that was the whole thing. I'm looking at the stuff and it actually says I have to do something for myself too, right? I'm supposed to have a team of people to help me do something for myself. The whole time, all they do is just keep stealing every goddamn thing. The man, the clothes, the kid, the dog. It's like that's all they do is take stuff. And you're just like, at what point? Yeah, hey, good morning. You need help? So it's like, I'm talking about, they just keep taking stuff, taking. It's like, dude, copyright. That's copyright. That's intellectual property. It is not yours. It's not for you to have. This is not yours. You can't open people's mail. It don't matter if you they daddy, they mama, they cousin, they uncle. You can't open a mail. It's not your mail to have. What else? It's like so much stuff. It's like sometimes you have to tell people, and this is stuff my mama wouldn't even do. My mama wouldn't even do that shit. Even if she knew it was a check, she ain't open the damn check. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I open my check. So it's like, y'all really got some fucking nerve. You know, like that's the shit I'm finding out. It's like, when I woke up this morning, I started thinking about, okay, I like the way Beyonce doing everything, but that was an idea that I had for Mary J. Blige and the show, right? And the pitch is on there. The pitch is online. So remember, I told y'all I sent it to say it. That's when I started just doing everything right back, because that was in January. So I sent that to say it, and I was like, wait a minute, I can't find my document no more. They stole the fucking document. So then I'm like, what the fuck going on? So then I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll make another one. The only part of the document that I didn't flush back out was the boondocks, because I had a whole list of people that I was just like, oh, I could just have them do the, not the boondocks, the boonies, I was like, I gotta have the people, you know. So I started thinking about, like, you can't keep stealing my shit for Beyonce. Like, Beyonce has to come up with her own shit too. Like, this is like something where you just like, are y'all crackheads, or you like, you don't know, you know what I'm talking about? And then to think that these people have been doing this since I was a child. And so then I think about China McClain, I think about Chris Brown. This is pedophilia, because this is sexually motivated. There is nothing that is like, you have to stop, that is sexually motivated. And y'all don't understand that I have pedophiles in my family too. You see what I'm saying? Or pedophiles that were akin to Dodie or something like that. You just like, y'all, you can't do that. I'm not a child. You understand what I'm saying? If you want something from me, you ask for it. You don't have to go through my shit and take it. And I'm not about to give you my fucking ideas and my documents and shit. This motherfucker, and you know it. You understand what I'm saying? They know I'm not about to do it because they went into my shit and took it. And so I was just like, don't you understand that is against the law? So then this person is up, and it's so, I told y'all last night, I woke up and it was like this person started talking bad again about hurting my family, hurting my sister, hurting my son. I don't know what's going on with them. So then he was like, yeah, and they stole her crowns. And so I look up there, y'all, and these crowns are here. And the crowns I made, they in storage. So it's like, yeah, I pay storage every month. So how you steal crowns? So now I'm just like, I don't understand. And this person is just like, they'll look at something on a computer or look at something that happened in the past, and they automatically think that it's a crime involved. So that's the shit we've been going through since we were little. This is a pedophile. This is a sick ass person. If somebody say, "Oh, we were sleeping in the bed together," they think that we was in the bed fucking. Yeah, it's like, no, we were just laying in the bed and we had to go to sleep. That's it. Like I told y'all, my cousins would be like, "Yeah, Brandy the best person to sleep with because she don't move around a lot." Right? I just stay there. I lay in one spot and go to bed. And if y'all see the picture, shit, I had a whole queen size bed to myself. My mama wasn't never there. So it's like I really do just stay in the middle of the bed and go to sleep and wake up in the middle of the fucking bed. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about just like a picture, bitch, pretty as a picture. So this person would actually try to make us fuck each other or have incestual relations because that's what they heard. It's like, it's not us. You should not be in our business. So when Dr. Howard started doing that shit, she was like, "No, you gotta say it like this." No, the fuck I don't, because this is Ebonics. We are at home. I don't have to speak that way. When I'm in Texas, y'all, it is actually hard for me to speak Ebonics because I don't know those black people. I'm sorry, I don't know them, and I don't like them for real. So it's actually hard for me to speak Ebonics. I can still understand Ebonics. But when I get to Texas, I do not speak Ebonics. If I'm out of town, I really don't speak Ebonics unless it's with my family. The same thing that Jamaicans do, the same thing Africans do. It's just a natural habit. That's exactly what Black American people do too. We speak a different Ebonics. And I actually speak a different Ebonics with my father than I do with my family. Because in my family, we're not even allowed to really speak full Ebonics. You understand what I'm saying? So like with my dad, he say stuff like sweet and like he say that's sweet and he think, and that's a good thing. He say he speak a whole different Ebonics than the rest of my family does. You understand? If I get with my stepfamily, my sister, the McGee's, I don't speak Ebonics at all. I don't hardly even speak to them. So it's like, that is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's like this person has taken just observations and words and actually try to create some type of torture for us. And so that's what that man was saying last night too. Like, you got this girl here so you can torture her. And it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Like, are y'all slow or y'all retarded? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm talking about y'all every step. And it's like always some situation like that doesn't, why would that make sense to you? At this point, why would that make sense to you listening inside my car, eavesdropping? I'd have been over that 100 times. You cannot eavesdrop on people and think that you're going to have a good life. I'm like, look at the movie Toast. It is so true, y'all. That scene where they at the beach, it's cold. The boy just want to get a corn dog or something. He won't let him eat the food. That's the whole reason for going to the beach. You see what I'm saying? They can't swim because it's in October. You just like, this motherfucker crazy. And all the whole time he heard it because somebody else said. The garden too. Like, look, if y'all look at the movie Toast, he got a garden. They don't ever eat the food out the garden. They take a whole can and boil it in water. And you just like, what's going on? So then you see her get sick. That's because of that nerve shit they used to use trying to transfer thoughts and make everybody on the street the same way. You see what I'm talking about? And the whole time, the black fucking, when they want to stop this, the black fucking Muslims wanted to keep doing this shit. That's why they killed Malcolm X. Now we got to kill Martin. Because now we can be like white people. But the whole time, white people that actually fucked y'all over and wanted to be like you. Remember the riots? So it's like when they do that shit, you be flipping. They be flipping. It's like flipping a switch. And so that's what the shit is. It's like now they doing it again, and now we got evidence, and now they didn't flip the switch, and now everybody crazy again. No, the fuck we not. Everybody not crazy. Some are still sane, and y'all need to get y'all asses put in fucking jail. That's it. The government needs a new haul. Like I already told y'all, I predicted that shit when I was 8 years old. That this shit they doing gonna get old because we have to actually evolve. Like it's like the government has not evolved at all. You know what I'm saying? You go from a queen to a government, and now you stuck in a system where y'all don't want to change shit. Y'all just want some old ass white men in there, and they don't know how. They never knew how to do their job because the whole time, everything that they came up with, they were eavesdropping. They don't have any life experience. So if you don't have any life experience, how can you actually try to make change or grow or whatever with the economy or whatever? Because It's not gonna make sense. Just because they say that the economy, that prices have to rise, does not mean they actually have to rise. Like the Dollar Tree. If the Dollar Tree been in business that long, they don't have to raise their prices. Just the same as Walmart. The Dollar Tree and Walmart, so the Dollar Tree should have been taking ideas from Walmart. If they have to raise their prices, it's because of greed. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because it's $1. Like, it's already overpriced. Every fucking thing in there, you got to think about it. If you look at Shein and Temu, you know that everything at the Dollar Tree is overpriced. So if it's already overpriced, why would you have to raise it to $1.25? That's because of greed. So it's like, that is what we're trying to tell you. Like, just because somebody's saying, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta raise the price. No, you don't. You don't have to raise the price. And they got that from Beyonce's song or some shit like that. It's not a joke. You don't have to raise the price. The price does not have to go up. If you can get all those fucking bowls and shit for 18 cents, you already making a good ass profit right there. They ordering thousands of bowls. It ain't paid enough but 18 cents for them. So if I order thousands of bowls, I pay 18 cents and I sell them for $1. I want y'all to really look at this. When did they have to raise the price? 82 cents. So that's 82 cents that I pay, right? No shipping and handling because the order big enough where they don't have to pay for it, right? So I got 82 cents times 1,000. $820. And it's like, okay, that's cool. But that's just a set of bowls. And it's like they sell that shit all the time. So then the glasses usually like 10 cents, and I order whatever. So then you see what I'm saying? It's like they really can make the money. It's no reason for them to raise the price on anything in no fucking Dollar Tree at all. And I'm serious. I think 18 cents probably too much. 8 cents probably at the most they pay for a bowl. So they charge $1. So they pay 2 cents. You see what I'm saying? It's like 92 cents. So they made $900 off 1,000, off a pack of 1,000. No type of shipping, handling, nothing. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? So it's like, instead of them keep staying economical for people, they'll actually because the more you buy, right, the cheaper it get. So instead of staying economical for people, it's like they'll drive themselves out of business. So why the fuck would you raise the shit to $1.25 and it's not necessary? The market changed. It didn't change. The market didn't change. Like COVID, y'all could have kept everything the fucking same after COVID. It's not a situation where, oh yeah, I gotta make up for this cost or this loss. It's not a situation like that. So that's why it's like, does that really make sense to y'all? It don't make sense at all. It don't make sense. You see what I'm talking about? So yeah, copyright. My shit is copyrighted. All this shit they downloaded from my podcast, that's copyrighted. So that's not yours. You can't take it. You can't make something up out of it. And you haven't contacted me. Intellectual property. If I'm out here talking to somebody and I'm making something and you sit there and try to make a meme out of that shit, you haven't advised me about it or nothing, I just see the shit one day. That's my intellectual property. That's the shit I thought up. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all thinking y'all could just keep y'all hands on my shit? I'm talking about, since I was little, this motherfucker been deboing me, bullying, and won't show who the fuck they are. The person I got that vibe from was the rapist, and I got that vibe from the dude that was at Big C's, the one I got into the argument with. And so it's just like, how have y'all been involved in our life and we don't know y'all? Like, that dude is straight up a foreigner. Talking about he from Bosnia. He probably just a white dude from St. Louis, for real. But how y'all get involved in our life? We don't know y'all. So the shit crazy. So that's it. I mean, that's it for today. It's just all about copyrighted intellectual property. Like, that shit's not yours. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. You can look at the definition and shit if you want to, but that shit ain't yours. That shit mine. That's why I be like, okay, don't y'all understand now how y'all got to give it back up? You stole it. It'd be different if I was just sitting here like, oh, I had this idea and I didn't copyright it. That's not what happened. You came in, hacked my computer. You came and broke my computer. Then y'all came in. You see what I'm talking about? It's actually action. You had me raped. You had me followed. Y'all broke into my house and put listening devices in my house. All this shit is against the law. Eavesdropping is against the law. You do not have to hurt people to do anything. Like, you can actually just watch TV. You see what I'm saying? You can look at the internet now. It's videos you can look at, Netflix you can look at. These people really want to just sit there while you tell them what to do through the TV. No. Y'all actually have to think for yourselves. And I don't know why I always get stuck with the people that don't think. And so somebody's like, it's the meaning, isn't it? That's what Miss Woods was saying. It's like, yeah, it really is, because you're one of these type of people too. It's time for me to be with people that know how to do stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I need to, like, actually not be the main person creating. Put me with somebody that got an idea and not bouncing off my idea. Put me with somebody that's going to show me something new, instead of just taking it in and trying to act like everybody else did it. They didn't do it, I did it. So that's intellectual property. That's mine. It's you. Everything you have now is mine too. That's how that works. That's how it works. That's mine. Now everything that you have is mine too, because you used my idea to make money and buy stuff. So now all of that comes back to me. You understand? That's the 360. Have a good day. Keep your hands off other people's shit.
Giant sparkly letters for 3 days. The floor is covered in beads. Water's 3 days old. I'm eating loose pearls as a snack. My glue gun is my best friend. I have to wash my hair tomorrow. In I'm in craft goblin mode. I've been making giant sparkly letters for 3 days.